Dear students, let us see one example of hire purchase system under the chapter Hire Purchase in the subject of Financial Accounting, Paper 2, Class FY BCom SEM 2, Veer Narmad, South Gujarat University. Let us see this question. This is the second method, that is calculation of interest when interest is not included in the amount of installment. So in this second method, in the amount of installment the interest will not be included. So we have to add the interest and get the final installment. As I have already mentioned in the previous video, that installment means interest plus your principal outstanding, or you can say interest plus your balance of cash price. That is your installment. So in this method, installment is given but interest is not included. So we have to add it and we have to find out the final installment. So let us see the question. On 1/4/2008, Shaival purchased a machine from Keyur on hire purchase system. The terms of the contract were as under. So here we are having one vendor and one buyer. So the vendor is keyur and the buyer is Shaival. The cash price of the machine is 1 lakh. On signing the contract, 20% of the cash price is to be paid. The balance amount of the cash price is to be paid in 4 half-yearly installment of rupees 20,000 each, together with the interest on 30th September and 31st March every year. Interest is charged at 12% per annum on the amount of the balance of the cash price outstanding. Machine is to be depreciated at 10% per annum as per reducing balance method. Accounting year for both Shaival and Keyur ends on 31st March. Prepare machine account and Keyur account in the books of Shaival and Shaival account in the books of Keyur. So my dear students, here the accounting year starts from 1/4/2008 and definitely it is going to end on 31st March 2009, and the next year will start on 1/4/2009 and will end on 31st March 2010. So हमारा accounting year अप्रैल से लेके मार्च तक है. Now let us understand the example first. On 1/4/2008, Shaival purchased a machine from Keyur. So Shaival machine खरीद रहा है केयूर से. So Keyur is the vendor and Shaival is the hirer. Means Keyur is the seller, Shaival is the buyer. Cash price of the machine is 1 lakh. And on signing the contract, 20% of the cash price is paid. So this is your down payment. तो 1 लाख आपकी कैश प्राइस है, उसका 20% पेड है at the time of signing the contract. So this 20% of 1 lakh comes to 20,000. So this 20,000 is your down payment. So your cash price is 1 lakh. 20,000 is your down payment. The balance amount of the cash price is to be paid in 4 half-yearly installment of 20,000 each, together with the interest on 30th September and 31st March every year. ये जो आपकी लाइन है, ये जो आपकी एडजस्टमेंट है, वो ये बताती है कि जो कैश प्राइस का बैलेंस है, नाउ कैश प्राइस का बैलेंस मीन्स योर कैश प्राइस इज 1 lakh minus your down payment, that is 20,000. It comes to 80,000. So that 80,000 is divided in 4 half-yearly installment of 20,000 each, together with interest on 30th September and 31st March. This means that in 2008 and 9 we are going to have 2 installments of 6 months each on 30th September and 31st March. And in 2009 and 10 also we are going to have the another 2 installments of 6 months each on 30th September and 31st March. साल 2 ही है, बट एक साल में 2 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स है हाफ ईयरली, दैट इज 6 मंथ्स. ओके, ये हो गई पहली चीज़. दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि यहाँ जो आपको इंस्टॉलमेंट का अमाउंट दिया है, दैट इज़ 20,000 ईच टुगेदर विथ इंटरेस्ट. installment of 20,000 each together with interest. मतलब इंस्टॉलमेंट में ये 20,000 आपका कैश है, उसमें आपको इंटरेस्ट ऐड करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके आपको फाइनल इंस्टॉलमेंट मिलेगी, तब जाके आपको फाइनल इंस्टॉलमेंट मिलेगी. सो हियर इट इज़ दैट मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया है कि इंस्टॉलमेंट मतलब इंटरेस्ट प्लस योर आउटस्टैंडिंग प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट, और यू कैन से इंटरेस्ट प्लस योर बैलेंस ऑफ कैश प्राइस. सो यहाँ इंस्टॉलमेंट अमाउंट तो दिया है 20,000 ईच. ओके, सारी इंस्टॉलमेंट पे 20,000 है, बट विथ इंटरेस्ट, उसमें आपको इंटरेस्ट ऐड करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके आपको फाइनल इंस्टॉलमेंट मिलेगी. तो ये हमारी सेकेंड मैथड है. Cash price in each installment is 20,000. In that you will add the interest, then you will get the final installment. Okay. Fourth point, interest is charged at 12% per annum, and machine is depreciated at 10% per annum on the reducing balance method. Accounting year Shaival or keyur ka ends on 31st March. We are going to prepare machine account and keyur account in the books of Shaival and Shaival account in the books of keyur. Okay. See, we will write down the journal entry for all the years, then only we will do the ledger and posting, because ये आपका second sum है तो हमें पूरा करना पड़ेगा. तो सबसे पहले working देखते हैं. Particular amount, interest and cash. Keep this thing in your mind at the starting only. We are having only 2 years, 2008 and 9 and 9 and 10. In 8 and 9 we are having 2 installments of 6 months each, and in 2009 and 10 also we are having 2 installments of 6 months each. अभी एक इंस्टॉलमेंट 6 महीने की है, तो आपका इंटरेस्ट भी कितने महीने का आएगा? 6 महीने का आएगा. तो टोटल आपकी 4 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स है, तो 4 इंस्टॉलमेंट का आपका जो इंटरेस्ट है वो 6 मंथ्स का आएगा. लेट अस सी इट हियर. ऑन 1/4/2008 द कैश प्राइस इज 1 lakh minus your down payment, that is 20,000, 20% of the cash price. So the balance on 1/4/2008 is 80,000. Balance कितना मिला? 80. In this we will plus the first interest, that is 12% at 6 months. It will come around about 4,800. Okay, so the balance which we get over here is 84,800 minus your first installment on 30th September 2008. अब हमारी जो पहली इंस्टॉलमेंट है वो कितने की है? फाइनल तो नहीं दी है, बस इंस्टॉलमेंट में कैश इतना है वो पता है, तो हम इसके अंदर इंटरेस्ट ऐड करेंगे, तब जाके हमको फाइनल इंस्टॉलमेंट मिलेगी. देखिए कैसे. See, cash is 20,000 in each installment. In that you will add the interest of first installment, that is 4,800. So the installment which you get finally is 24,800. So the first installment is 24,800. Now minus this, you will get a balance on 1/10/2008, that is 60,000. Plus interest, the second interest, that is 12% at 6 months, it comes to 3,600. Minus, you will get the balance, that is 63,600. Minus your second installment on 31/3/2009. Now second installment में भी आपका cash price 20,000 है, interest is 3,600, so the final installment which you get is 23,600. So the balance which you get on 1/4/2009 is 40,000. If you can observe here, साल एक ही है 8, 9, but in this 2008 and 9 we are having 2 installments of 6 months each. Okay, on September and March. The same will be followed for the next year, that is 2009 and 10. Now come here, we will add the interest of the third installment. Interest is 12% at 6 months, it comes to 2,400. The balance is 42,400. Minus your third installment on 30/9/2009. Cash price 20,000 है, in that interest will be included, that is 2,400. You will get the installment of 22,400. Balance on 1/10/2009, it will come to 20,000. Plus your fourth interest of the installment, that is 12% 6 months, it come to 1200. So the balance here is 21,200 minus your fourth installment on 31/3/2010. In that the cash price is 20,000, interest is 1200, so the final installment is 21,200, and here you will get the answer nil. So my dear students, this is the working for the second method in which the interest amount is not included in the installment. तो हमें वो इंस्टॉलमेंट में इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट इंक्लूड करना है तो हमें फाइनल इंस्टॉलमेंट मिल जाएगी. सो दिस इज़ द वर्किंग and we are having 2 years as I have already mentioned. Let us calculate the depreciation as per reducing balance method. On 1/4/2008 it is 1 lakh minus depreciation for the whole year, that is on 31/3/2009 it will come to 10,000. The balance you will get on 1/4/2009 is 90,000 less depreciation as on 31/3/2010 is 9,000 and the balance you will get is 81,000. So हमें 2 साल का depreciation मिल गया, हमारे साल भी 2 ही है यहाँ. Now let us see the journal entries in the books of Shaival, that is buyer, and in the books of keyur, that is seller. Seller मतलब vendor और buyer मतलब hirer. So the first journal entry will be on 1/4/2008 of signing the hire purchase agreement. In the books of buyer there is no entry. In the books of seller the journal entry will be Shaival account debit to sales. The amount will be 1 lakh rupees. The second entry on 1/4/2008 will be of down payment. The journal entry in the books of Shaival will be machine account debit to bank 20,000, and in the books of seller it will be bank account debit to Shaival, that is 20,000. So these are our 2 entries, that is first is hire purchase agreement साइन करने की एंट्री और दूसरी डाउन पेमेंट. ये 2 एंट्रीज एक ही बार आती है. जस्ट कीप this thing in your mind. I have already mentioned in your last video also. Now let us move forward to installment due entries. See, the installment due on 39/2008. The first installment is due on 39/2008. So the journal entry in the books of buyer, that is Shaival, will be machine account debit 20,000, जो कैश अमाउंट है आप अपनी वर्किंग में देख सकते हो. इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिट 4800 to keyur account, that is 24,800. And in the books of seller the journal entry will be Shaival account debit to interest account, that is 4800. Now the installment paid on 39/2008, the journal entry will be keyur account debit to bank 24,800 and bank account debit to Shaival 24,800 in the books of seller. Now this is the first installment due in 2008 and 9. The second installment due in 2008 and 9 is on 31st March 2009. Installment due. The journal entry will be same. Machine account debit 20,000, cash का जो अमाउंट है वो, interest account debit, that is 3,600, to keyur account, that is 23,600. And in the books of seller it will be Shaival account debit to interest 3,600. Next, on 31/3/2009 installment paid, the journal entry will be same, keyur account debit to bank 23,600, and in the books of seller it will be bank account debit to Shaival 23,600. So in 1 year we are having 2 installments of 6 months each. तो हमने एक ही साल में 2 बार इंस्टॉलमेंट ड्यू और इंस्टॉलमेंट पेड की एंट्री की है, क्योंकि करनी पड़ेगी क्योंकि साल आपका एक है. नाउ एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर, दैट इज 31/3/2009, depreciation entry will be coming. So in the books of buyer it will be depreciation to asset, that is machine, it will be 10,000, and in the books of seller no entry. And on 31/3/2009, transferring the depreciation and interest in profit and loss account. So in the books of buyer, the journal entry will be profit and loss account debit 18,400 to इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट. अब इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट में हमें दो इंटरेस्ट प्लस करने पड़ेंगे बिकॉज ये एक साल में दो इंस्टॉलमेंट्स है, तो दो इंस्टॉलमेंट मतलब दो इंटरेस्ट. तो 4800 प्लस 3600, सो द टोटल कम्स टू 8400. To depreciation, that is 10,000. And in the books of seller, the journal entry will be interest account debit to profit and loss account 8,400. Okay, so here we have completed the first year 2008 and 9. Now let us see the entry for 2009 and 10, which is the same only the amount will change. You can see in the books of buyer and in the books of seller, the third installment due will be on 30/9/2009. The journal entry will be machine account debit 20,000, interest account debit 2,400 to keyur account 22,400. And in the books of seller, it will be Shaival account debit to interest, that is 2,400. So this is the installment due on 30/9/2009. Now installment paid on 30/9/2009 will be keyur account debit to bank 22,400 and bank account debit to Shaival. In the books of seller, it will be 22,400. Now the fourth installment due, that is on 31st March 2010. जर्नल एंट्री सेम ही रहेगी. मशीन अकाउंट डेबिट 20,000, इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिट 1,200 टू केयूर अकाउंट 21,200. And in the books of seller, it will be Shaival account debit to interest, that is 1,200. And installment paid on 31/3/2010, the journal entry is keyur account debit to bank 21,200 and bank account debit to Shaival in the books of seller, that is 21,200. Now at the year end, depreciation entry on 31/3/2010, depreciation on asset. In the books of buyer, it will be depreciation account debit to machine 9,000 and in the books of seller, no entry. And on 31/3/2010, transferring the depreciation and interest in profit and loss account. The journal entry will be profit and loss account debit 12,600 to interest account. We will add the interest of both the installment, that is 2,400 plus 1,200, which will come to 3,600 to depreciation account, that is 9,000. And in the books of seller, the entry will be interest account debit to P&L account, that is 3,600. So here we have done with the journal entries of both the year. Now let us come towards the ledger and posting part. Now in the books of buyer, that is Shaival, I am going to prepare machine account and keyur account. तो पहले हम machine account बनाएंगे, फिर keyur account बनाएंगे. Now we have to see the journal entries and do the posting. देखो आपके पास journal entries है, बस posting ही करनी है. इन द बुक्स ऑफ बायर, मतलब बायर की बुक्स में जो जर्नल एंट्री है, बायर मतलब सेलर, उसके हिसाब से आपको लेजर बना के पोस्ट करना है. तो इन द बुक्स ऑफ शैवल, दैट इज बायर, मशीन अकाउंट प्रिपेयर हो रहा है. सो द फर्स्ट एंट्री विल बी ऑन 1/4/2008. द जर्नल एंट्री इज मशीन अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक, दैट इज 20,000. The second entry will be on 30/9/2008. इंस्टॉलमेंट ड्यू की एंट्री है. एंट्री है मशीन अकाउंट डेबिट, इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिट टू केयूर. तो मशीन अकाउंट में आएगा टू केयूर अकाउंट, दैट इज 20,000. द नेक्स्ट एंट्री विल बी ऑफ इंस्टॉलमेंट ड्यू ओनली ऑन 31/3/2009 टू केयूर अकाउंट, दैट इज 20,000. आफ्टर दैट the depreciation entry on 31/3/2009 by depreciation 10,000. Here we will close it on 31/3/2009 we will get a balance of 50,000. So let us do the total 60,000 and 60,000. Now let us forward this balance to the next year on 1/4/2009 to balance brought down 50,000. In this year the entry will come on 30/9/2009, the same entry installment due, machine account debit, interest account debit to keyur. तो machine account में लिखोगे to keyur 20,000. The next entry will be of also installment due on 31/3/2010 to keyur account 20,000. Then on 31/3/2010 by depreciation 9,000, and the balance on 31/3/2010 will be by balance carried down, it will be 81,000. The total will be 90,000. So here in this way our machine account is prepared. Now we will be preparing keyur account. Keyur कौन है? Seller in the books of buyer. So the first entry in the books of keyur will be on 30/9/2008. इंस्टॉलमेंट ड्यू की है एंट्री क्या है? मशीन अकाउंट डेबिट, इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिट टू केयूर. सो इन केयूर अकाउंट वी विल राइट डाउन बाय मशीन अकाउंट 20,000, बाय इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट 4,800. द नेक्स्ट एंट्री विल बी ऑन द सेम डेट 30/9/2008 of installment paid, keyur account debit to bank 24,800. Next on 31/3/2009 installment due, by machine account 20,000, by interest account 3,600, and then installment paid on 31/3/2009 to bank account, that is 23,600. So यहाँ आप टोटल कर दीजिए, टैली हो जाएगा 48,400. So 2008 and 9 is over. Now come to the next year. On 30/9/2009 installment due entry, by machine account, by interest account, that is 20,000 and 2,400, and installment paid entry on 30/9/2009 to bank 22,400. Next will be the fourth installment due on 31/3/2010 by machine account 20,000 and by interest account 1,200, and on 31/3/2010 installment paid, keyur account debit to bank, it will be 21,200. So this year also gets tallied by 43,600. So in this way we have prepared the machine account and keyur account in the books of buyer. ये इतना इजी हो जाता है लेजर बना के पोस्ट करना अगर आपकी जर्नल एंट्रीज एकदम परफेक्ट है. इफ़ यू आर रिटन डाउन योर जर्नल एंट्रीज इन अ प्रॉपर वे एंड विथ प्रॉपर अमाउंट, ये तो आपका 2-3 मिनट में काम हो जाएगा. नाउ लेट अस मूव फॉरवर्ड टू द नेक्स्ट books, that is in the books of seller, that is in the books of keyur. We are going to prepare Shaival account. Shaival is the buyer. Okay, अब हम seller की book में buyer का account बना रहे हैं. So the first entry will be coming on 1/4/2008, Shaival account debit to sales, that is 1 lakh. Next entry on 1/4/2008, the journal entry is बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू शैवल. सो शैवल में लिखेंगे बाय बैंक 20,000. ओके, नेक्स्ट एंट्री विल बी ऑन 30/9/2008 इंस्टॉलमेंट ड्यू की एंट्री. द जर्नल एंट्री विल बी शैवल अकाउंट डेबिट टू इंटरेस्ट. द अमाउंट विल बी 4,800, एंड ऑन 30/9/2008 इंस्टॉलमेंट पेड, bank account debit to Shaival. So in Shaival account by bank 24,800. So in the same way the another installment entry will be done on 31st March 2009 to interest account, that is 3,600, and on 31st March 2009 by bank, that is 23,600. So here we will find out a balance on 31/3/2009 by balance that will come to 40,000. So let us make the total over here. 1,18,400, 1,18,400. So let us carry it forward this total on the next year, that is on 1/4/2009. Total नहीं, sorry, balance carried forward करना है to balance brought down, that is 40,000. Now in this year we will do the first entry of the third installment due, that is on 30/9/2009. Shaival to interest, that comes to 2,400, and on 30/9/2009 installment paid by bank, that comes to 22,400. Then the fourth installment due on 31/3/2010 to interest account, that comes to 1,200, and on 31/3/2010 installment paid by bank account, that comes to 21,200. So here our account gets tallied by rupees 43,600, 43,600. So my dear students, in this way we have done the second method. Second method क्या है अपनी? Calculation of interest when interest is not included in the installment. I just want to repeat one thing. Keep this thing in your mind. Installment का मतलब क्या होता है? जिसके अंदर interest plus your principal outstanding is included, और आप बोल सकते हो कैश प्राइस का बैलेंस इंक्लूड है, उसको बोलते हैं इंस्टॉलमेंट. ओके, इन शॉर्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट इज इक्वल टू इंटरेस्ट प्लस योर प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट. ओके, so my dear students, I request you to go through that whole sum first and then solve the whole sum in your notebook. Thank you students. Let us meet with the next sum in the next video. Bye. Take care.